In every society, every country, there are those persons who fall through the cracks in the system. The ones who didn't require much to improve their lives, just a few hours of attention. But many times they are let down by the system, the politicians, and the government. Today I visited the home of Doris Lynch Flowers, a 69-year-old woman who lives alone on Victoria Street in Belize City. But Miss Doris wasn't really living. She was merely surviving in her senior years as the roof on her home had crumbled and the walls were slowly coming down. It was a state that goes beyond deplorable and beyond acceptable for any human being, much more so for a senior citizen. How long have you lived here at this house?
See, almost 15 to 16 years.
How do you manage to get money to buy your groceries or to do your laundry?
My people, my sister and my brother and my uncle send money for me from the States to buy groceries. It ain't enough. When I don't have money for buy groceries, I have to go ask people at the street for money for buy groceries.
So, when it rains, how do you manage? I mean, your house is falling apart. How do you manage when the rain comes?
Well, I try to manage as much as possible. I sleep sometimes way in the back of the bed with mattress. So I want to move fire. I want to move. A lot of problems there.
So you need help to basically find a nicer home.
Right. I want to get out of that with bathroom every night. I have to go to sea go to by waist. I have to back water and bring her in here. To wash with her, for wash it, I wash the laundry. Take one bath with her and wash up in dirty things and so.
It was a sight that urged me to reach out and see how Miss Doris's living conditions could improve. And as fate would have it, less than 10 minutes after leaving her home, I encountered Roger Espejo, former city councillor and UDP's standard bearer for the Fort George Division. Within minutes, he made his move, and by 5:30, we were back on Victoria Street with a human services officer and the promise of urgent relocation.
Well, first of all, Renee, let me thank the media, in this case Love FM, for having brought this matter to my attention. The Human Development Department has been called to action. I have personally contacted them as the representative for the government in this area, and we want to help Ms. Flowers in any way possible. First and foremost, as is obvious, her living conditions are atrocious and an outright shame. How this has happened and why this was not reported to us, we don't know, and we can't do anything appointing at this time. These things happen. We need to, as quick as possible, find her better living arrangements. The Human Development Department, by way of the Human Services branch, is offering, from what I understand, is offering to relocate Ms. Flowers for a maximum period of 6 months to a reasonable and acceptable domain, where in that period a more long-term solution can be found for her plight.
You're looking to relocate her to better living conditions. How soon? How quickly?
Well, I had a similar case like this last year. That case was resolved in a matter of 48 hours. So I am pushing for this matter to be solved as quick, if not quicker, in a faster time. Clearly because Ms. Flowers is a senior citizen, and clearly because we're having rains these days, and if I could avoid her, having to endure rain one more time, I will certainly fight for that.
Ms. Doris Lynch Flowers has been living in the area since 2005. She gets assistance from siblings abroad to help her with groceries and a small day-to-day expenses. Love News will keep following the process and will bring you highlights of her relocation in the coming days. Reporting for Love News, I am Renee Trujillo.